Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Night Phase, and I'm here to give you my quick review of Upgrade. This is a film written and directed by Lee Whannell, as you know from the Saw franchise and Insidious, and it's one that I highly recommend. This is going to be non-spoiler. A lot of people have not seen this film because it didn't do good in the box office, which is very unfortunate. I can't recommend this movie enough. Everyone needs to go see Upgrade. You're seriously missing out on one of the best movies of 2018. Seriously, it's that good. So I'm going to talk about it as briefly as I can, go over why I love this so much, and give you my overall score. But yeah, this movie just came out of nowhere. If you've seen the Red Band trailer, you're familiar with Upgrade, and you know how you know the excitement I was feeling anticipating this movie, and I was not disappointed. I went in, came out just pleasantly surprised, just with a huge smile on my face. What this movie was able to do with such a low budget, and we need to support and show love to these low budget, original concept films like this one that takes sci-fi revenge and dark humor, and a little bit of horror. It blends it in so well. I'm telling you, this movie is just so great. And the biggest surprise of this movie has to go to Logan Marshall Green. Logan Marshall Green, you may not be familiar with this actor, but if you've seen him, yes, he does look like Tom Hardy. You could even call him Tom Hardy's brother, clone, whatever. But I guarantee you, after you finish watching this film, you will not see him as Tom Hardy. He is his own person. He is his own man. And damn it, he deserves to be in more films. Like, seriously, he is a fantastic actor, and he really showcased that with Upgrade by playing this character, Gray Trace, the main character. What he does, the emotional beats this character goes through, it's just so fascinating. It was very well acted. Not only that, but the way he handled himself with the fight scenes and the action and the choreography and the robotic movements that he does in this film is amazing. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you briefly what it's about. So yes, it's about this character named Gray Trace. It's set in the future, and he's like a technophobe. He's very hands-on. He's a car mechanic. He works on these classic, muscle cars, and he just doesn't like to rely on technology too much. His wife, on the other hand, what's her name, Asha, she, like everybody else, is already used to technology, so she has her own car that drive itself to her house, and he doesn't. He likes to drive those muscle cars, and there's just quickly there's an example, a perfect example in the beginning of the film that Gray says something about why don't we make a pizza, and she says, "Oh, we'll just order one." It's the simplicity of it that really showcases what his character is all about. And basically, if you've seen the trailer, I'm not gonna really spoil what happens to them, but something tragic happens to Gray and his wife that leaves them paralyzed. And with the technology known as STEM, it's like this computer chip that gets implanted into the back of your spine. And in doing so, basically, it grants you the abilities to, move your muscles and do all sorts of things, because it's like an AI implanted into your body that enhances your abilities, even if you're paralyzed or paraplegic. It's those motor functions that your brain controls, and having an AI chip just further enhances that. And that's where the movie Upgrade just becomes a blast. Like, seriously, this movie's an hour and a half long. It does not drag. It brisks by so quick, but it leaves you wanting more. So definitely, it's worth the watch. Like, you have no excuse of not watching this movie. It's not a long movie by no means. And this movie just impressed me from start to finish. The action scenes, the blood and the gore and the violence were blended in here so well, and the dark humor too. Because when STEM takes over, and Gray actually is the only person that can hear STEM, and it has like this Jarvis mixed with Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey robotic voice that he can only hear in his head, and he communicates with STEM. which is one of the most enjoyable aspects of this film. It really is. He's like, I now have full control. It has that kind of voice. It's so badass. And his facial expression, Logan Marshall Green's expressions, really sell the movie. It's so funny because he's doing all these crazy like karate movements and just kicking ass. But remember, it's the AI that has full control of his body. So while he doesn't have control, it's controlling him. He's doing all this, and his expressions are just like, what the fuck? Whoa! Like, it's so hilarious, but it's done so well. I really enjoy how they were able to pull that off, and it's mainly due to his acting. And this movie also surprisingly has some touching emotional beats. There are moments where I'm like, who cut the onions? Especially particularly in the beginning. That's the slowest part of the film, but it's earned because it just well establishes Gray's character, what he has to go through being paraplegic, you know, being paralyzed, not wanting to depend on anybody, and you really feel for this guy. You really do. So they did a damn well job rounding out his character, and also the villains are so scummy. They remind me of the RoboCop villains, and it does have like a RoboCop kind of John Wick feel to it. A lot of people are saying that, and it's true. And the main villain named Fisk, played by Benedict Hardy, did a damn good job. I want to see more of him as a villain. That's my only gripe, but it's an hour and a half long, and he may have some abilities as well. That's all I'm going to say. But he's not your typical like cliche like, oh, I'm a musclehead kind of villain. No, that's what I really enjoyed about him. He's just like this unsettling creep, that that does these horrible things. So yeah, and Aaron is the one who invented STEM. He's a character on here, and he looks like freaking Dane DeHaan. I thought that was him, but it's played by another actor. But he's the mad scientist, if you will, who invented STEM and offers Gray the opportunity to basically try it out because he has not released it to the public. It's a brand new technology. But yeah, this movie, man, just oh god, it was so damn good. Take it from me. Go watch Upgrade. Don't go watch Adrift. I mean, if you want to, fine, but definitely go see Upgrade. That's the movie you need to check out. Support this movie. It's so damn good, and I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. A well-deserved solid 9 out of 10. I can see this being a sleeper hit, a cult hit. Like, seriously, watch this movie. It is sci-fi at its best. It combines all these genres together, and it was just masterfully well done. So bravo to Leigh Whannell, man. I want to see more movies like this from him. I hope he just doesn't focus on horror films in the future. I hope he kind of mixes it up like he did here in the sci-fi genre. Yeah. And Logan Marshall Green, you better be in more movies, dang it, because whenever I see your name from now on in any movie, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna go see it. And the ending, by the way, shocked me. A lot of people said this movie is predictable, and at times it can be, but the ending floored me. It shocked me. I like how they wrapped up this film. The way it ended, it just left me speechless, and I like it when a movie does that. So kudos to this movie for that. But yeah, post your comments down below. Let me know if you've seen Upgrade or if you plan on seeing it. Give the video a like. It always helps. And subscribe if you're new to my channel. Also, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Double Toasted. You're not familiar with their YouTube channel, definitely subscribe to their YouTube channel. They did an Upgrade segment where they showcase a bunch of reactions from the Stardust community. Now, if you're not familiar with the Stardust community, it's an app. You can download. It's free, and it allows you to do 30-second reactions to any film or trailers. And I'm part of that community. You can look up my profile once you join the app. It's CineNoir88. I'm gonna leave all the information in the description down below, so be sure to check it out. But anywho, they showcase my reactions to Upgrade, which I really appreciate. I did a Upgrade skit where you'll see if you go and check out their video. I'm gonna leave the link to their video showcasing my reaction at the end of their video. So be sure to check that out. You'll see what I'm talking about. But man, I really appreciate that they did that. Um, you know. But anyways, thanks for watching as always. It's your boy Night Phase, and I'm outie.